Yay, we're live. We're live. Hello, hello, everybody. Come on in. Me and Sweet Pea here, ready to spend some time with y'all. Ain't we? Little Miss Yum, little Miss Yum Yum, she wanted to be in the video. Sorry, I'm late. I'm late, but that's why I always say 8:30 ish, because sometimes you need a few minutes. So come on in. Come on in. We're gonna have fun tonight. I got my Boxycharm, and it's an add-on palette. I thought we'd do some swatches on it. And then for my ice cream beauty box, I got a couple of palettes in it. And so anyway, I thought I'd do some swatches on it. And hang on, let me adjust this a little bit. Hey Hope, how you doing? Good to see you. This is Sweet Pea, my little chihuahua. My 7-year-old chihuahua. Little Miss Yum Yum. Yeah, you hear her cooing? She just coos. Say I'm mama's little Yum Yum. So anyway, she wanted to sit with me she'll sit for a few minutes. I've been doing good. I've been doing real good. So you about to give birth, huh? Sherry! Yay, we can celebrate. You made it. You nut. I just saw your Facebook post. Where are the casseroles? That seems to be, hey Michelle, how are you doing? The casseroles, when someone dies in the family, things are done differently nowadays. There's so many changes, that are happening. And just with the burial process and, you know, visitation at the funeral home and, everything. And some people, have to, like, when my mother passed away, it wasn't like people brought a bunch of food to the funeral home. I mean, there were some snacks and sandwiches and chips and stuff like that. But as far as like what you're talking about, like, taking in a meal, we went to my sister's house and, we cooked. We cooked for everybody. She fixed a big old turkey and, you know, so it was mostly just the family, there at the house and everything and a few close family friends. But they came in from out of town, so they didn't, they couldn't cook any food. So anyway, here in Savannah, um, there's a cremation service that the funeral home has. I mean, they can do it either way, you know what I mean? And so anyway, some people are taking their time. They have a cremation, but then they take their time and they have like a memorial service like 2 months later or something. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's just different. Things are different nowadays. My When my sister passed away, her son had the family to a public park for he cooked hamburgers on the grill and everybody just hung out and it was kind of like picnic style. I mean, that was unusual, I thought. My mom's little old lady friend from Italy felt so bad she couldn't come cook for us, so she sent us a check. See? Now that's hospitality right there. But see, that's the older generation, the way we're used to doing things. Yeah, and sometimes there isn't even a memorial service. It's just like, you know, at the graveside or whatever. And some people keep the ashes and some people bury the ashes. I mean, it's just everything's just really unique. Where before, I mean, it hasn't been that long, like 20 years ago. Seemed like everybody, had a funeral service, and it was usually within 3 to 5 days after they passed away. Yeah, people just do whatever they can. Hey, Sylvia, how are you doing? We have a 2-week schedule at our church. When someone passes away, whoever is scheduled for lunch and dinner meals will drop off food to the house. And that way it's not all on, every you take turns, and that way it's not all on, every funeral that goes. You don't have to participate with every funeral. And it's not all on one person that way either way. Hey Valerie, how you doing? Yeah, here's Sweet Pea. Yeah, little Miss Yum Yum. She had to be in my lap. She wanted to say hi. Well, we've had a busy weekend. We've had some family in from out of town, and so, going to eat and then church today, plus going to eat. So I've been away from her for several hours this weekend, and it, bless her heart, it upsets her. It upsets her. She has a little bit of anxiety. Anyway, I don't think she's ate much today. Yeah, everyone keeps asking me when the services are. I'm like, well, uh, yeah. I mean, and you have to. It depends on family members that live out of state coming in, and their skit. I mean, it's not. It's different nowadays. Used to, everyone would just drop everything that was going on, their job, everything, and just flock to the family, flock to the funeral home. And nowadays, it's like you have to check with several members of the family to see when it's convenient. And then try to work around everyone's schedule, just to schedule some sort of a memorial. Hey, Paula, how are you doing? Our HOA president died. She was very well known in our small subdivision. They didn't even tell us. No announcement, no funeral. It was crazy. Oh wow, there wasn't even an announce. See, and that's another thing that's changed. The newspapers. We don't really have a newspaper subscription like we used to. I mean, used to you could read about somebody's obituary or that they died in the newspaper, and that was a service that the funeral home provided. And that's changed. Yeah, she misses me. She does. She misses me. This dog, she's we're attached at the hip. Right. We had so much food. We just had food to take home to our individual homes, and that was about 5 families. So true. All would go to help out and go to the funeral, and now you may not even hear anything. I've been to funeral services where there was just like 3 people there. And isn't that pitiful, y'all? That is pitiful. It's like the deceased didn't have any close friends, or it was just like a couple, like couple of daughters, or you know what I'm saying? It was just really, really, you could see that they were very much alone in the world, you know, and that's always sad. Those kind of funerals are real sad. The ones that are left behind, all they have is each other to comfort one another. There's no friends, of the family that's there for them. And I don't know about y'all, but the hugs I can get when somebody passes away that's close to me. Yes, I mean, all my family came down to say goodbye when my dad was passing. So that was really nice. One of my cousins drove 3 hours each way. Wow. See, that's the kind of love we need. So when my mom passed away, there was plenty of people that knew her. She was a nurse in the community and the local hospital. She had quite a few friends, and there were friends, of us girls, me and my 2 sisters. And, her funeral was right there in the community where we grew up and went to high school. And so, we had a lot of support, people I went to church with and all of that. But when my dad passed away, it was totally different because he wanted his body to be carried to to Centerville, Tennessee, which was like his childhood, you know, where he grew up as a child, and he wanted to be buried out there with his people. And that was inconvenient for a lot of people to travel, all the way out there in the country like that. And so we didn't. There were some people that were out there in that area that supported us, you know, some family members and church people, and the funeral director, the people that they knew that was, that had connections with our family. But I just remember that meal that we had after my dad's funeral. It was, I don't know, 4 or 5 tables. That was it. It was about 20 or 25 people altogether. That was all. And then the funeral service, my dad was, he was in the Masons. And so he had the Masonic Lodge come out and do this rite or some sort of a ritual. It was the weirdest thing I ever saw. I never saw anything like that before. It didn't even feel like a funeral. So the next morning, those of us, that were Christians, we had a Christian service for him. So it was almost like he had 2 funerals in a way. But anyway, some people left, after the Masonic rite was performed, and they didn't stay for the next morning for that service. It was weird. It was really weird. Yeah, it depends on what the person that passed away wants. Now, my mother, she didn't really make any plans, so I was in charge of, making the funeral plans for her, and everything went off really, really nice. But my dad, he had everything written down to a T what he wanted. Yeah, we need our people. What's up, Erica? How are you doing? Yep, your other half is here. So, we have we family reunions, it seems like some families don't really even get together much these days unless it is a funeral. So, a funeral can be a good thing just so you can, catch up with family and out and, you know, we had a family reunion for our mama about 4 days before she died. It was a going away party, and she knew everyone, and that is what she wanted. And then we had a family memorial. There you go. I like to, the whole idea of a promotion service. If you know that they have peace with the Lord, and everything, and that that gives you peace, and you can celebrate, their life, you know, and it doesn't hurt so bad because you know that one day you'll get to see them again, as long as you have peace with God. That's the way to go. I like to call them promotion services because they got promoted. Y'all give me a thumbs up. Here, I was looking at my analytics the other day, y'all, and it's only like half the people that watch my videos leave a thumbs up. I might get 40 or 50 views, but there might only be, you know, a dozen or so thumbs ups. I don't understand that. That's like the first thing I do when I start watching one of my friends' videos is I give them a thumbs up right there at the very beginning. And that helps me to know that I've already seen it too, in case I click on it, the second time, not remembering. What's Daddy doing? Yeah, you don't realize how long it's been since you've seen the family. It's like, oh my gosh, my mom's cousin, when she passed away, her cousin Billy, I hadn't seen him in like, I don't know, 20 years. It was wild. Call it a going home celebration. There you go. Terry's up moving around in the kitchen. He's doing something. So she's got her ears perked up. listening for what he's doing. And I think he's watching the video. Y'all let me know if my the picture here on my live stream starts pixelating. How's Ruth? I reckon she's fine. She clicks like on some of my posts, my Instagram and Facebook posts, but I haven't really chatted with her much. This year she's, you know, just helping her daughter, and she's been busy. Her daughter had twins about a year ago, and it's just consumed them, between health issues and taking care of those little bitty ones. It is a bit pixelated. Okay, I'll let him know. There's one of them that said that the picture's pixelated. What, are you on the Tubi app? It really gets bad when he gets on YouTube. Anyway, sometimes the Wi-Fi around here can handle the load, but sometimes it can't. So we try it and then we see. Try something on Freevee and see if that's better. All my family is gone. Found out on Ancestry. Yeah, both of my parents are gone. Grandparents are gone. My husband's people. It's just, we're the generation now. We're the oldest generation now. That sounds kind of weird to say it, but that's just where we're at in life. Yeah, blood doesn't always make family. That's true. I got a lot of people that are close to me that you know, that I can count on, and they're not nowhere blood related at all. Is it clear now? All right, let me know if it pixelates again, y'all. He's gonna try. He wants to watch a movie before he goes to bed. He's gonna try another app. He's gonna try the Freevee app. Freevee. Yeah, we're the wise elders. I don't know how wise we are. I make mistakes. We say things, you blurt out junk. It's like, oh dear God, why did I say that? I need a band-aid for my mouth. Look at her. Look at her. She's like, yes, I know all too well. Have you been eating turds? I caught her eating a turd a while ago, y'all. What is he watching? I don't know. What movie did you choose? The A-Team? He's watching the old A-Team show. Y'all remember the A-Team? Yeah, Sherry, I know it's nasty. She knows she's not supposed to do it, but sometimes when her stomach gets upset, like separation anxiety, we were separated this weekend for a lot of hours, and her stomach gets upset. Yeah, Mr. T. And then her when her belly's rolling like that, sometimes I don't know why she does it. It's so weird. She'll grab a turd. And I always catch her and I said, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Yeah, and then she wants to kiss me after she eats a turd. And that's nasty. That's nasty. Nasty. You need to eat your dog food. She knows I'm talking about her. Look at her. Yes, talking about you. So anyway, I sat down here and I was trying to, I'm running late, trying to get everything going for my live stream, and she's right here at my leg wanting me to pick her up. And she had to wait. You had to wait because I can't type and hold you at the same time. Y'all hear cooing? That's little Miss Yum Yum. Yeah, Sweet Pea's mama's little Yum Yum. So anyway, I thought for tonight I've got this makeup on from this morning, y'all. My mascara is smeared, but anyway, the ice cream beauty bag that I unboxed a couple days ago on film with I think what day was it? My self care Saturday video. I can't remember now. Anyway, that green in the palette just really caught my eye. So I did green with gold on the lid, and then I used a little bit of peach up here, just real pastel like shades. And, you know, we went to church today, so I didn't want to get too far out there. And then I did some skincare products. No powder though. I got a nice glow going on. So anyway, and then I did a real pretty lip look, but that's been 12 hours ago. Yeah, Mr. T and the A Team, and I can't remember the other characters. He liked it. You gonna go eat? Huh? You gonna go eat? You gonna go eat some num nums? Y'all, we've had the best watermelons in this area this summer. We've ate watermelon like almost every day. That or cantaloupe. What you got?
I'll eat my leftover the barbecue thing when I had it, little waffle fries. What do you call them?
Your hog fries?
Yeah.
There's a restaurant about 20 minutes from where we live. It's called The Outpost, and they do pit barbecue, and they have a signature dish. It's called hog fries. And I wish y'all could come and just eat this barbecue down here. It is so good. Anyway, it's waffle fries with barbecue piled on top of that, and then shredded cheese on top of that, and then two different types of like sauces. One's like a red barbecue, and the other one's like a buttermilk ranch. And then and they drizzle that, all over it, and then they put a few little jalapeno slices, the pickled jalapeno slices, and it is so good. And so we have to, whenever somebody comes into town, to visit us, we try to always take them to the Outpost because it's kind of a novelty. There's a gift shop, and it's one of those hole in the wall tourist attractions. And it is, oh yeah, Sherry, it's delish, and they're homemade waffle fries, and the skin is still on the edge of the potato. It's so yummy. It is so yummy. And the barbecue is, when you pull up in the parking lot, the barbecue pit, it's like a hut that they've got outside, and there's somebody always out there doing ribs and barbecue, brisket, and the whole bit. They do it upright. Daddy's got some good food. Don't you want to go over there and beg? Don't you want some barbecue? This dog loves pork. Tell your friends, say I dig the pig. Say I dig the pig. I'm gonna get her a Piggly Wiggly sticker. It says I dig the pig. I'm gonna put it right there. Yeah, ribs and brisket, all that barbecue stuff. Here, let me set her down. Come on. Tell everybody bye. I gotta get busy. I gotta get busy. I love you. Yes, I know you love me too. All right, here we go. Thank you for coming to see me. Look at this hair, y'all. I would have to share with two sisters. Oh yeah, that's not the kind of meal you want to eat by yourself. That's no fun. It's a social event. But anyway, yeah, if you get a platter like as an appetizer, Valerie, it's easy. It's easy to share it with whoever's sitting at the table. Then you can order a sandwich or whatever else you want. They've got a salad bar, homemade desserts. Oh my gosh. Yesterday's banana pudding, y'all, that meringue was this high. I mean, it was like 4 inches high. It was a southern style banana pudding. Yeah, you can share with Erica. It might help make up for some of them casseroles you didn't get, Sherry. Ah. Well, y'all, let me do this unboxing and get going. I'll take off my makeup here in a little bit. Right now, I want to get this big old box out of the way. I'm excited. I did purchase an add-on, just one item. And, set that box down. Yeah, and then my ice cream beauty box, I'm doing an unboxing in my Mask Monday video for tomorrow, but I have the palettes sitting right here. All the products are sitting right here, and I thought, well, whoever shows up tonight and wants to hang out, I might do some swatches from those palettes. It came with one palette, but you had to choose which one you wanted. And if you're like me and you couldn't choose because you were torn between the two, then you could buy the second one for like $10 more. So I did that. And they're $35 palettes. So for $10 more for that extra $35 palette, I mean, it was a no brainer to me. Anyway, last week, Erica, remember last week we talked about me doing a new series where I use my palettes that, they need some love. And the name, we were considering several names and we were brainstorming together. Do you remember doing that last week? Okay. Well, check this out. Now, I think it's brilliant. You let me know honestly what you think. The name Palette Promenade Palette Promenade came to me just today. And I was like, oh, I got to share that with everybody and see what they think. But promenade means you can't be alone. The palette can't be alone. It needs me so we can, because that's where the word prom comes from. It's a partner. So I was thinking, I didn't want to do Throwback Thursday. That's kind of, you know, been used, and I didn't want to copy the nobody. And I stink at panning projects, so I didn't want to make a commitment there, and I didn't want to make a commitment to use a palette for 2 or 3 looks and do videos like that because that's just too much for me. And anyway, all I really want to do is take the palette off the shelf that needs some love. It could be used, it could be new, it could just been swatched, it could have been used just once, whatever, and just do a look. I just want to keep it simple. Do you like it? Sometimes we think our own ideas are great when they're really not. So, anyway, I thought I'd throw that out there to y'all, and see what y'all thought. Yes, are you going to do it live? I hadn't thought about that, Erica. I already do one live stream, but one thing about doing a makeup look live is that you can take your time. Are you suggesting that I do that on Sunday nights? Because that's really not the time to put makeup on. I'd have to do it like during the week, like in the mornings before Terry comes home. Like one morning, like get started around, I don't know, 9 or 10 o'clock Central, and then be done by the time that he pulls up in the driveway. You could have people in your live pick the palette. Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun. Make it interactive. What are you doing? She's over there in my seat. Anyway, my chest is getting better, y'all. I've tried my best to keep from, picking at it and stuff. So there's one spot right there that's still healing, and then this one right here. And then there's a few bumps that are fading. You could have people in your live pick the palette for the coming week. Oh, you mean like I could be putting on makeup with one palette and then whoever's in the live can pick the palette for the next week? Is that what you mean? That would give them something to look forward to? I'm mulling around ideas, y'all, before I launch this thing. I like doing makeup looks live just so I could, take my time. And when you're filming a makeup look in real time, all you really have time for is just the eyeshadow. But I mean, I could do the whole look, or I could come on with my base makeup done and keep the live stream shorter. Yeah, kind of a wheel with all your palettes or a poll. Now, I'm not going to do palette roulette because I have so many palettes. It would take me forever to get them on the wheel, you know? I just thought, I don't know. All right. Anyway, y'all help me think about it, and I'm going to make a decision pretty soon. But I do like that name, Palette Promenade, because it lets people know that I'm, it's all about the palette. Yeah, you can narrow it down to a couple and then choose. Like tonight, I'm going to show y'all what I have in my boxes. There's 3 or 4 here, and I present those as an example, ideas of what you could choose and then have everyone vote or whatever. Okay, let me show y'all my stuff here and then we'll talk about it some more. Okay, this is something I'm really excited about. I got the Anastasia Brow Wiz, the skinny pencil. And this is in the shade medium brown. And I need a new eyebrow pencil. The one that I've been using from Brow Gal is on its last leg. The brush is so... Anyway, I like the pencil. I want to keep using the pencil, but the brush is shot. Maybe I can clean it. I don't know. But anyway, this is one of those skinny ones. And so it does have, retractable, but look how tiny it is. And so this kind of a pencil is not going to last me long. That's why I like the Brow Gal pencil, because it lasted me forever. Anyway, and then there's the spoolie. So, but anyway, I have a brow gel from Anastasia, and I could pair them together, and do brow looks. So I'm excited about this. This was, I think, my choice item. Can't remember. Anyway, that's sneak peeks from December. I wish this pamphlet had the items. But anyway, I'd have to get my phone and look it up. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take my time to do that. And then I have the Florin B hyaluronic acid. And so this eye cream was a choice item, and I chose it. I thought that's cool. I could use, this in my skincare, use the hyaluronic acid and then use the eye cream. Because I'm about to run out of eye cream over there where I sit and do my self-care Saturday videos. And then one of the things that they chose for me is an eye cream. This is from Femmue. Femmue. It's so light. I know y'all can't see it. Anyway, if I hold it close, then the light just messes it up. Anyway, this is called Ideal Intense Eye Cream, Revitalizing Eye Therapy. So, little tube. So, plenty of eye cream in this month's box. I was kind of like, why did they put this as a choice when they knew that they were going to be sending me, an eye cream? I could have chose another product, but, you know how it is. It's like nothing really else appealed. And wanted to jump on that opportunity of another product from this brand, Fleur and B. So this is supposed to be anti-aging and firming. It's got nourishing 18 actives. Doesn't that sound lovely? Anyway, let's open up the box and see what the jar looks like. The hyaluronic acid serum that I have is a brown. Yeah, this is their packaging. This brown, like glass. And it's like a rose gold kind of cap. So it's got squalene, vitamin E, and vitamin B3, which is going to brighten. I love a brightening product for eye cream. Don't y'all? It is a pretty jar. And the hyaluronic acid is a pretty bottle too. Okay, and then from Farah, I got a gel eyeliner duo. So I think this is 2 eyeliners, if I remember correctly. One's black and one's purple. So that's one item, 2 eyeliners as one item. I thought that was cool. So nice tip. I like this brand, Farah. That's a dark purple. Carla would love this. She loves purple. So anyway, I have to do some looks that include purple for fall and use that eyeliner. I have the Sunday Riley eye cream on today. I know that's awesome. I like Sunday Riley. And then they sent me the Ofra Mini Mix palette. And I think this has eyeshadows and like blush and bronzer and everything in it. And a highlighter. Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. It's the one that has a lot of the earth tones. I think this is Rhonda, Kisses from Kentucky. Hot Mess, Mama D. This is her palette. So just real pretty earth tones. Pop of purple in the corner here. This olive green. And then this is like a mossy brownish green right there. Anyway, and then the blush and the bronzer and the highlighter. I think it's beautiful. I never did buy it. It came with a lippy, her little bundle that she did with Ofra. Anyway, all the names are right here. I got that palette too. I really want to like their eyeshadow. I haven't tried it in a while, so I'm going to give it another go. And it's pots that are removable. Like you could pull these out and put them in your Z palette if you wanted to. Like if there was only, 1 or 2 shades that you like wanted to carry with you on a trip or whatever. So anyway, the names of the shadows are Sweet and Sassy, which is this beautiful shimmer up here in the corner. It almost looks like a highlighter in itself. Look at that. And then there's Mom Life. Mom Life. My World. That green one. Love You More is the purple. Fam Bam. Is that light warm brown. Soulmate. That taupey kind of color. And then Coffee Strong. She loves her coffee. She's like some of us. We love our coffee. And then Patience right there. And the facial products are called This Is Love, Bittersweet is the bronzer, and Kisses from Kentucky. That's cool. It's kind of got a peach quality, peachy gold. The highlighter has like a peachy goldness to it. Anyway, this palette right here would be great for a look or two or three. You could do lots of stuff with it. Yeah, you love coffee too. Color Pop eyeliners really bother my eyes. I'm going to get some cream or stick eyeshadow, and then I wear my powder type. My eyes start feeling irritating. Read the ingredients, ladies, on your eyeshadow products. If it has talc in it or carmine, those are notorious for irritating your eyes. So Ofra does not have talc in it. And I don't think there's no carmine either. So you should be good unless you just got too much something in the corner. You know, like if you put an inner corner highlight and it gets in the tear duct, it can irritate your eyes. So just be careful, you know, there. So anyway, this is refillable. You can order the refills, like if there's a certain shade, you know, that you use it up quickly. But anyway. Hey Joe, how you doing? Okay, Sherry, take care, sweetheart. I have an eye cream from Laya Land called Instant Lift and Firming. It has been working. My eyelids are not as crepey. Are you brewing a pot of coffee right now? I told my husband when I sat down here, I said, I feel like I need a cup of coffee. He said, I've got some if you want it, left over from earlier today. And I was like, no, that's the last thing I need is coffee. This time of night. I'll be up to 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and this was my add-on. It's from Iconic London. Y'all know I love this brand. Love their mascara. Love their eyeshadows. Love their highlighters. I just love this brand. And the colors in this palette really spoke to me. And I know we're going into the fall months, but oops, one of the shadows is broken. I got to be careful and show y'all these colors. This one up here, I need to repress that in. But anyway, you see those pretty seafoam kind of green, bluish greens, and those warm earth tone type shades? That's my jam. Let's see if I can press this back in with my finger. It's soft. It's a really soft shadow. It's a beautiful color. It's like a teal green. Anyway, it was only $12, I think. I'm gonna have to add some, I think, some alcohol or something to it. But anyway, while I've got it on my finger, I'll go ahead and swatch it. It is a shimmer, and it's like a bluish color. Isn't that gorgeous? Woo! Talk to me. That is so shiny and so sparkly. It's like there's an element of silver that's in it. Caffeine doesn't bother me at night. I'm always up anyway. Do you have insomnia, Joe? I know, Michelle. Isn't that awesome? Hey, Mari. Look at that. Can't stop staring at that. Okay, y'all, we got to do some swatches out of this palette. And if y'all want me to swatch the Ofra palette, I will. But, you know, I've got some other things I want to show you. So, anyway, let me grab a wipe here. How are you doing, sweetheart? Let's see, for the sake of time, I'm not going to swatch them all, but I am going to swatch a few. Because some of these mattes are, you know, earth tone shades, and they're not. I mean, we want to see some of them, but we don't want to see all of them. So anyway, let me just swatch some of these shimmers while I'm here. Let's do Candy Queen. That's gorgeous. Really pretty gold. And then we have Pink Lemonade. It's kind of a different texture right there. It looks like it has quite a bit of gold in it also. So let me, ooh, that's pretty. Okay, and there's those. Man, look at those shimmers. These are amazing shimmers. And it transfers, you know, onto the skin just beautifully. All right, let's do a couple more of these shimmers. Okay, let's do, we have Toffee Whip, which I believe is a duochrome. Looks like a bronze with some reflect. There's some kind of orange or something in here. So let me put that right over here. Yes. I put it right there next to my knuckles. Holy moly. All right, let me wipe my fingers and let's do a couple of these mattes. I want to go into this one right here called So Fresh. It's like seafoam green. Look at that. And then I'm going to do this brown called Berry Sunday. It's like a camel kind of color. And then I'm going to do Fudge Cake. Ooh, look at that. And then I want to do Taffy. That's like a lighter, like a flesh tone kind of color. All right, I'm just going to swatch those right here. I'm making a mess. Let me do Taffy again. That's pitiful. Sometimes the pinky swatches are pitiful. That green is gorgeous. Let me build it up. It's kind of pastel-like. Anyway, like I said, this palette does not really look like fall too much. A lot of the colors are, you know, pretty pastel-y kind of greens and peachy, you know, and some light cream-like colors. Look, there's a shade up here called Glazed Donut, y'all. I have to swatch it. I gotta swatch Glazed Donut. Let me go in there. Oh, yeah, look at that. And then I'm going to do sprinkles. Yes. And then I'm going to do sherbet. that one, y'all. And then I'm going to do Sugar Rush. Ooh, this feels so buttery. Look at all those, y'all. All right. So there we go. More of those light colored shimmers. This palette right here has some beautiful light colored shimmers. This one called Sugar Rush, it's loose and not really loose, but it picks up. It's so buttery. It reminds me of that one that broke up there. It's just kind of fragile. You know what I mean? But anyway, I was able to save it. I mean, it wasn't like it was shattered and made a great big mess. It was just broken in the pot. So, but anyway, there we go. So pretty. These are the kind of colors that I chose for my Z palette, my ColourPop Z palette that I put singles in. These are the kind of shades that I chose. This is my jam right here. Well, everything is my jam, it seems like. But anyway, this, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Anyway, this palette is called Treat Yourself eyeshadow palette. And the corner here is a little bent. It's like, I don't know, it's just a little bent. It's like it's slightly damaged. So I don't know what this palette has been through, but I'm happy to have it. Those shimmers. So this would make some really pretty nighttime looks, even though the shadows aren't dark, those shimmers. I mean, you could just really do something special, especially those ones that are on my hand. So glittery too. Okay, let me wash off my hand and do y'all want to see anything out of the Ofra palette, or can I go on, or what? I do have insomnia. I was actually diagnosed when I was only 8. I have meds that will make me sleep, but I feel like a zombie the next day. Oh, yeah, that's the pits. You can go on for me, okay? Because I thought if y'all are in agreement, then we could go on and I could swatch some of these shades out of the Ice Cream Beauty Box, the Gourmand Girls palettes. And I can always use that Ofra palette and do a fall look. Just whatever you want to show. We got a really big show tonight, folks. Got a really big show. Y'all remember that from Ed Sullivan? I used to go to my grandmother's house and spend the night. I remember watching Lawrence Welk and Ed Sullivan and all them shows. All of those shows. Watch Porter Wagner with Dolly Parton way back when. Yeah, Ed Sullivan. The Ed Sullivan Show. Yeah, I didn't have time in the unboxing of the Ice Cream Beauty Box to open anything or do any of the swatches. And so that video is tomorrow. I'm just sharing the products. And, but I did say in the video that I would probably do the swatches in my Sunday night skin treats. But anyway, we got a beautiful blush from Palette Identity, which actually matches, the packaging matches last month's contour or not. But anyway, the contour came in the same kind of box. And it was a really pretty bronzer. It was kind of light. Here, let me show it to you once again so you can kind of see. And it came in this really beautiful dust bag. And it has like a charm on it, which reminds me of like a stopwatch almost. And then when you open it up, it's got this beautiful pattern. It's a raised, it looks like roses and little shiny dots that are like at the center of the flower. Anyway, there's like two different colors there. So, but what I'd probably do is just swirl it all together. But anyway, it looks kind of light, but I believe it'll be all right, you know. Anyway, it's so beautiful. I hate to even touch it or use it because of that gorgeous pattern. But anyway, I was anxious to see on the blush that came this month if the packaging was, you know, matching. I mean, it seems to be like a set. So anyway, I'm going to bust this seal and crack her open. Yeah, Hee Haw and the Carol Burnett Show. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lawrence Welk. All those bubbles coming up from behind the timpani drums. He had that orchestra, the Lawrence Welk Orchestra. We still watch Carol Burnett reruns, like on YouTube. Oh my gosh, that Tim Conway, he is so fun. We laugh. And Harvey Korman. You know, that's good, clean television. This is fancy, y'all. I just feel like this brand right here, Identity Palace, is fancy. Bougie. Bougie packaging. Now, see, these products do have talc in them, but they're going on your face. You know, they're not going on your eyes. So, they teach us in the food safety classes. This is when I worked for Cracker Barrel. They taught us that foodborne illness and illnesses in general can enter through the eyes. So, you know, you got to be careful what you put on your eyes. Okay, same kind of dust bag. Yep, it's the same kind of packaging, the same little charm, which is maybe this one has like some purple gems. I don't know. I just need to peel this off. No, it's not. It's not purple gems. It's exactly like the bronzer. The packaging is. So let's open it up and see what the blush looks like. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. Look, y'all. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. And the mirror has a protected cover. I'm going to peel that off. It's got like sparkles on top, you know, but a lot of these type of um, coatings, you know, they just, as soon as you use it, the sparkles go away. which I'm not mad about that. Anyway, I don't need these little things. But isn't that pretty? That peach. Do y'all like a peach kind of blush? I do. Yeah, don't rub your eyes either. I still watch Carol Burnett, Golden Girls, Mama's Family, Andy Griffith. Yeah, it's good television. My husband likes Sanford and Son. Okay, so anyway, I'm not going to swatch this. I don't know. It just feels like it's so beautiful. I just want to preserve it for a while before I actually, mess it up. Because as soon as you touch it, that inlaid is going to start to wear and all the sparkly little decorations on the top are going to be gone. Oh, but anyway, Palace Identity. And then we got another product from Medusa's Makeup as well in the ice cream beauty box this time. And it was an eyeshadow. Let me show it to you. I got the blue one. Some people got the green one. But isn't that gorgeous? Now, this does have talc in it. Let's see if I can open it. I will swatch this because I want to check it out and see what it feels like. So you definitely wouldn't want to put this like in your inner corner, or have like any kind of fallout that's actually going to fall into your eyes. Anyway, it's just a single, and y'all know I'm doing the singles collab once a month now, so it's fun to get a new single. Look at that. I know y'all can see that sparkle. Holy moly. There's no way I could resist putting this on my eyes. Let's swatch it. Look at that. Look at that. All you blue lovers. Excuse me. Excuse me again. It's kind of patchy. It stuck to my finger pretty good. I think this might need a good eyeshadow base. Uh-oh. Ooh. Yeah, I think this would need a good eyeshadow base, but it's got glitter. Need some glitter primer. Excuse me. It is a cruelty-free product, and what is the shade name? Electric Blue. That's a good name. Ew. Whew. See, that's why I like swatching them, because you can tell, the texture and just how it lays on the skin. And I mean, immediately glitter just went everywhere. So there is pigment though, but I think you'll need a glitter primer. I've got good eyeshadow primers. I just don't have what you call like a good glitter primer. They say that the one from NYX is the best, but I've never purchased it. Anyway. And then let's see. Ew, excuse me, I'm still sneezing, y'all. Then from Bobe Beauty, we got this sculpting contour palette, which the packaging is beautiful. And on the back, it shows 4 shades. I really like them from NYX and BYS. Who is that? Who is BYS, Joe? I'm going to bust this safety seal, y'all, and check this out. You know, the Bobe Beauty highlighters are gorgeous. And I've given some away and I've kept some. But having several shades like this all together in one contour palette is going to be nice. Thank you, Paula. I can never sneeze just once. I have to sneeze like 5 times. Y'all, it got up to like 97 degrees today. It's going to get up to like 99 on Wednesday or 100, something like that. It's going to be a hot week. No sign of fall here, that's for sure. It's Australian brand that is affordable. So that's the name of it, BYS. BYS doesn't stand for something. This is in the box so tight. We are trying to stay around 90 this week in Central Florida. Let's see, Valerie, you're in Alabama, aren't you? Yo, I do not want to tear the box up just to get this out. Yeah, it's hot in Alabama. That's like south of us, or, you know. Rats. I'm going to have to open up the other end just to push it out, y'all. Because I absolutely refuse to tear this box to pieces. So, we were talking about shows that we were enjoying, you know. I've been watching, I've got this app on my tablet. It's called Tubi. Anyway, they have the BCC channel, British something or another. Anyway, they have these old time movies from over in England, period films, you know, where the ladies wear the long fancy dresses and all of that. And I'm just so stuck on all that kind of stuff. Ooh, look at this. Okay, these are kind of different, kind of yellowish cool toned. I'm not sure if I would. They're all mattes. So this yellow one here is obviously not a bronzer. It's probably like a banana powder, which would be good for underneath the eyes to help counteract purple circles. And then these 3 shades right here, this lighting doesn't really do them justice. They look really cool here on camera, but in real life they're a bit warmer. This is probably the only one that I'm gonna be interested in it for a bronzer. I don't know. These might be good as eyeshadows. It's an unusual palette, unusual color story. It's pretty compact, nice mirror. Anyway, you never know until you try something. Hey, Lois, how you doing? I love BC. Their shows are pretty funny. So anyway, I've been watching like, you know, dramas and classics like from Jane Austen and Charles Dickens and some films that like aristocrats, stuff like that. Classical composers like Beethoven and Bach and Mozart. There's this one called Mozart's Sister that was unusual. Have you guys ever seen that one uh called The Other Boleyn Girl? Not the one with Scarlett Johansson, but the older one. Anyway, seen that. Yeah, anything Jane Austen's good, right? So anyway, I'm gonna keep this in here. I may pass this along. I didn't swatch it, but anyway, I may pass this along. I don't know. I think those colors right there would be pretty on someone with an Asian complexion. You never know though till you try it. Anyway. Okay, now I'm gonna check out this lipstick. This is called Mystery from the Lost Library. It looks kind of Egyptian like. The font does. So anyway, right before I go to bed, right before I go to sleep, I may watch like 30 minutes of something, until I get drowsy. It's really pretty, y'all. That's really pretty packaging. It's books on a shelf is what it is. And there's it's like a pen, like an ink pen up there up top. Anyway, on the card it said Lost Library Lipstick by Fantasy Cosmetica. $11. So anyway, I'm curious to see what the color is. Oh, look at the component. I think this might be a dark red. That's kind of a clue right there. Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful. What gorgeous red. And it has a design on the side, but it looks like a matte lipstick. Anyway, let me swatch it. Ooh, it's creamy. Oh my gosh, it's so creamy. Wow, that tricked me. Yeah, that's creamy, y'all. This is going to be beautiful. Yes, ma'am. Pass the red. So just for fun, look at that, how it blends out. You could use this as a blush too. Anyway, I'm going to put some on because we need to check it out. We need to see. I'm just going to use the computer as my mirror. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's going to transfer though, so it's magnetic. It's got a magnetic closure. That's really pretty. It's a blue red. It's one of those reds that's got that pink undertone. You know, it's going to make your teeth look really white. Thumbs up. Thumbs up from me. Yeah, we like that. We like reds like that. Did any of you get the ice cream beauty box this month? Joe, do you get it? Okay, here's the palettes from Gourmand Girls and Ladybug Glow. One of them is called El Camino, which has like some pinks and purples. And then we have Paradise Cove, which has like some blues and greens. So let me show you these palettes. This is the El Camino. Now, Gourmand Girls has a really good formula, and they're an indie brand. But they do have talc in their eyeshadows as well. Anyway, here we go. Here we go with the colors. Some really gorgeous greens. Love the blues. That pop of pink right there is screaming at me. How can you go wrong with, a touch of black? There's that gorgeous gold. These pastels up here on the top, the mattes. There's, what, 3 shimmers in this palette? And a couple of them look metallic. And a really nice gray. Let's swatch this gray. This is a satin finish. That's unusual. That gray is, it's a duochrome, I think. I think it's got brown in it. See, there's that flip, that gold flip. That's a really pretty color. It doesn't look like much in the palette. It's right here on the end, in the middle. And you're so busy looking at all those beautiful greens and pinks and stuff that when you look at that color, you're like, ho hum. But man, swatch is so nice. What do y'all think about that? Oh, see, this is one thing I like about indie brands. They do duochromes so nicely. All right, let me swatch this pink because it's calling my name, that fuchsia. Oh, yeah. It's soft. It's really soft. It's really beautiful. It's like it's going to need an eyeshadow base, or you're going to easily overblend a shadow like this, and it just actually blends away. So you're going to need an eyeshadow base. But this duochrome here is gorgeous. You could use that as like a one and done type of look. All right, let me do one more out of this palette. Let me go into this periwinkle blue up here. It's called Cool Wind. That's so pretty. I think that kind of blue right there would look good with my blue eyes. Let's build it up. There's just those 3 shades right there. The blue and the pink and that. Gourmand Girls has a good formula. All right, let me swatch this purple, this metallic. Holy moly, look at that, y'all. That is stunning. Look at that. It's got a black base. Use that with the black eyeshadow and create a smoky eye. Okay. I see you, Gourmand girls. Let me try the touch of this black. I knew it was going to be black, black. Mm-hmm. You're talking about a nighttime look. That's awesome. Okay, we'll have to explore this palette some more. But that's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. They're going to mix and match and, create some fun looks. All right, let's check out this other one called Paradise Cove. This is the one that I gravitate towards because it's got all these blues and greens in it. Check this out, y'all. And again, it's 3 shimmers and rest of them are mattes. Just got an ad about Hallow, a prayer app. Oh, cool. Okay, I got to do this shimmer right here. It's called La Fortuna. It's like blue, turquoise blue and purple together. And it comes off. It's a duochrome. Let me just swatch it right there. It's got, you could mix this with purple or the green or blue. Look at that. I wish I could do it justice. There's one color. There's the other color. That is stunning. It's totally different than any other shade in the palette. It's the one I swatched is right there. All right, let me check out this blue one called the Cove. It's kind of got a purplish blue vibe. Look at that. That's prettier than the Medusa single. But it's a duochrome also. It's got blue and purple in it. Mm-hmm. Look at that. You're talking about, it's not going to take but just a tap in that shade right there. Hey Carla, how you doing? Take a look at that bluish purple. Take a look at that purple. I'm swatching the palettes from the Gourmand girls that I've received in my ice cream beauty box. Or I couldn't decide, so I got both of them. Anyway, there's the purple from one palette, and here's the blue from another palette. All right, let's swatch a couple of these mattes. Let's do this bright blue one. And then let's do this dark green one. Ooh, look at that green, y'all. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to have fun with these. Running behind. You got both of them also? Okay, Miss Carla. We'll have to do us a little Instagram collab or something. We're going to have to get together. That's just so gorgeous. Anyway, I didn't swatch them all, but I did swatch a few from each palette. And, just getting a little taste of what the formula feels like. The mattes are, you're going to need an eyeshadow base for sure with those mattes. The shimmers they're like standalones. They will, you're not going to need a glitter eyeshadow base or anything like that with them. That blue is, look at that blue. That blue is stunning. That looks like it should be like on a Christmas tree ornament, that blue. And that black did not come to play, that's for sure. So, but anyway, there's plenty of neutrals in these palettes. Here, let's just take a look at them one more time and let's just think about the neutrals. Okay, you got some basic, like this brown. You got this brown right here on the end. If you just did browns and greens. Anyway, there's a couple of browns there in the mattes. And then the other palette has more like pastel kind of neutrals. Like this olive brown, this peach, this light blue here. It's not really earth tone, but it is light. And then you've got this kind of sage green. And then this, it's a satin finish. That's that one that I swatched that I thought was absolutely gorgeous. It'll be really pretty on the eyes. So, and then it's like this grayish green right here. So I think that the palettes are complementary. You can mix and match from both palettes to create looks. Are you going to bed, Paula? You going to bed too, honey?
Yep.
Is it getting late? What time is it? 10:09. Some people it's 11 o'clock at where some people live. Anyway, but I wanted to swatch that stuff tonight. I just wanted to show y'all. What everything looked like, and I missed church and watched online. Prayers for you. Missed church because of pain, but watched online. My procedures will be here soon, and I feel much better. Okay, that's good, Joe. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, we're gonna have to definitely keep you in prayer. I want to show y'all something. I'm thinking about giving it away, and you can let me know if this is something that would interest you. If I tossed it into a mystery bag, like on my self-care Saturday. It came from Lorella, and it's a turquoise. It's a small little trinket box. You could put jewelry in it or whatever. Anyway, there's some little sections, you know, and you could put earrings or rings, or you can hang, you know, a couple of things. There's a little pocket right here. It's just a cute little um, trinket box or jewelry box. And it would be nice for travel. It's small enough to carry probably everything you'd want to wear, you know, unless you're going to be gone for a long time. But if you're just going to be gone for 3 days up to a week, I thought this would, anyway, it feels like faux leather. It's really well made. It's got a nice zipper, and it's this Tiffany blue color. And then, of course, the Lorella logo. So anyway, I didn't know if that would be something that you'd like to receive as a part of them. And it's not really makeup. It's not really skincare, but it could be useful. And I'm not going to use it. So I just have it here, and I wanted to talk to y'all about it just to see, you know, how you felt about the possibility of receiving it. You have one, Joe? You love it for travel? It's a great gift. So, you know, my self-care Saturday mystery bags, what I do is I put together, you know, like a subscription box, you know, 5 or 6 items, sometimes a little bit more. It just depends on if I've cleaned a lot, went through my stash, and I have, you know, quite a bit to pass along. You know, it just lightens my load to give stuff away. And I could put things on Poshmark or Macari or Etsy or someplace like that, or eBay, and sell stuff, but I don't know. It's a lot of hassle to do that. I'm not really in this to, you know, when you take pictures and you display everything that you're selling, you know, you have to have a place to store it, you know, and then be able to get your hands on it immediately if somebody does buy it. So to me, I'm not that organized. I'm going to take my makeup off, y'all. Anyway, I'm using the Garnier Micellar Water, the waterproof formula. Are you planning on giving jewelry away for Christmas? See, usually when there's opportunities for me to purchase jewelry or receive jewelry as a choice in a subscription box, I usually always pass it up because I just don't wear much jewelry. I might occasionally wear a pair of earrings, but that's about it. Maybe a necklace once in a blue moon, but it has to be one of those long necklaces. I don't like anything around my neck. Are you thinking of getting another because yours is smaller? Do you get Lorella, Joe? Do you have a Lorella subscription? Y'all, I had fun doing this makeup look today. This green, and there's a little bit of peach and gold in there too. I'm gonna recreate it, probably for a video. I'm trying to read comments and take my makeup off at the same time. It's a great gift. I'm thinking of getting another. Yeah, I read that one. Okay. Oh, you got it on Amazon? Yeah, that lipstick tricked me, y'all. I thought it was going to be a matte, but it was very creamy. Actually, I can't wait to wear it again. It's really beautiful. That red that y'all just saw me wearing, it's called Mystery by Lost Library. A lot of you look good in red. The ones that I've seen wear red, every time I see somebody wearing red lipstick, that classic red, like what I was just wearing, I'm just like, man, that is so beautiful. I didn't have on much face makeup today, just a little bit of foundation mixed with a primer, and then a little bit of cream bronzer and a little bit of blush, and that was it. And a little bit of what do you call it? Concealer. My mind went blank. Anyway, the complexion products just help lock in hydration, basically. I didn't even set it with any powder. Anyway, it was one of those 10 or 15-minute makeup jobs, you know what I mean? Seems like Sunday mornings, I'm always in such a great big hurry. Between breakfast and the shower and trying to do something to my hair, and it's a lot to it's like push, push, push. Okay, I'm gonna put some toner on. Y'all are used to seeing me without makeup most of the time, so because I do all these skincare videos. So if y'all want to see a look with this Ophir palette that has all these beautiful fall greens and stuff, just let me know, and I'll be glad to do that. We're gonna, I don't know, I'm thinking about starting a new series, a makeup series. Erica suggested I do a live stream, like I'd have to do it during the week though, and it would have to be like in the morning, before my husband came home. I don't know if I don't know how many people would be able to attend a live stream like that. I'm so used to doing things on Sunday nights, but that is not the time to be putting on makeup. It's Sunday night. That's the time to be taking stuff off. Anyway, I cannot wait to do a look with this. The iconic London. It's called Treat Yourself eyeshadow palette. All right, let me close this box up and move it aside. And I'm going to put some skincare on real quick. And Since my sister-in-law was in town this weekend, I gave her some hair products, and that helped lighten my load because I had some do a Friday night live. I don't know about that, Carla. I don't, it still does Friday evenings, and so does Mary Catherine. And I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, take a spot that somebody else already has. I know a lot of people don't have much to do on Friday nights, but if I did it on Friday night, people would have to choose either one of those people or mine, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, Friday night. I just think that if I'm gonna put makeup on, it doesn't need to be at night. I mean, to me, it just makes better sense to do it in the morning and before my husband gets home from work. He usually gets home around lunch. You don't ever go to Mary Catherine's? Yeah, maybe like a Thursday morning or something like that. You know, I don't either, Lois. I mean, hardly ever. I may show up once in a blue moon just to say hi, but most of the time I miss it. Her Friday night gab, which she goes live not every week, but and then Itzel, she does a live stream, I think around 5 o'clock Eastern or something like that. So hers is a bit earlier. I'm just going in with the toner now, y'all. This is the Murad vitamin C toner. Anyway, it's just a suggestion. The live stream was just a suggestion. I don't have to go live. I could just film the video and people can watch it whenever they. But anyway, I was wanting to start a new series using just picking a palette, that needs some love. And Erica suggested that I'll let you guys vote. Like have 3 or 4 choices and let you guys vote on which palette to use. Which I could do that on the community tab. That'd be fun. People like voting. I like to vote. But they can't, I'd have to share pictures. I'd have to take some pictures and share the pictures on, that way people can see what the palette looks like. Because some people won't know what palette you're talking about just by the name. You know what I mean? You're not a morning person. Yeah, I'm not an early morning person either. I wouldn't get started before 10 o'clock probably. Anyway, I wanted to show y'all my bumps are all healing up pretty good. I got 1 or 2 marks that are still kind of rough feeling. Anyway, they're fading. And I tell you that retinol cleanser that I've got in the shower from Olay is helping me a lot. I'm going to go live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for my Mask Monday. Oh, okay. So that'd be 12 my time. I'll have to look, Lois, for the notification. Okay, my skin feels really dry. So I need some good moisture tonight, y'all. I'm going to go in with this hyaluronic serum from Flannery, this Lily Bloom. My Mask Monday video, I filmed it this morning and it was quick. It was only like 10 minutes. And I did my ice cream beauty box unboxing. And I had a lot going on this morning. So I just did it, a quick sheet mask and shared my box. And I didn't do any swatches. That's why I did the swatches tonight. What swatches I did. I didn't swatch everything, but anyway, got an idea, opening up all the products and got an idea of what they look like. I done my makeup Monday, ladies, today. There you go. See, Terry works really weird hours, y'all. It's a 3 to 11 shift, but it's not the afternoons. It's like the middle of the night. He goes to work. The shift starts at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then he gets off at 11. And then if we need anything from the store or if there's any errands to do, he likes to do all that on his way home from work. And that way, once he walks in the door, he's home and, he doesn't have to get back out. Which I can understand that, just wanting to use his time wisely. All right, I'm going to go in with this under eye balm from Marie. So my goal, if I do this as a live stream, if I do it as a live stream, would be to be wrapping things up and be finished, by noon. And that way we can get on with our day, together as a family, without me. But I like the idea of a live stream because I don't have to upload and I don't have to, edit and all that stuff. But if I'm going to put makeup on, I would want to sit over there and have that natural daylight because the daylight from this window behind me would make my face look like a shadow. I don't know I don't know, maybe if I put these lights on. Anyway, there's a lot of variables. A lot of things to consider. I'm using some lip balm. I'm just going to keep things kind of simple tonight. And I've got a moisturizer that I've been enjoying from Aveeno, but it's over there where I sit over there. So anyway, I'm just going to use moisturizer that I have that's sitting over here. And I've got two good ones to choose from. I got this one from Espa. My skin still feels really dry. Let me use some oil tonight. Let me use one of these capsules from ROC. One of these little dewies. It's a plumping serum is what it is. So I like to use it like underneath, a moisturizer. But anyway, it feels like a lot of oil in it. And it makes your face look really shiny. But it's plenty of serum in the one little capsule for your whole face. It's really good stuff, too. That feels so good. Oh, yeah, that feels so good. Anyway, I have several to choose from. I think I've got two over here. One's from Dew of the Gods. I could have used it. Anyway, all my other facial oils are over there. I have open that are, in my rotation. Anyway, I'm just going to take what's left on my hands and just rub it in to my cuticles. It feels so good. And since I am using oil, I'm going to wait a little while before I put on any kind of a night cream because I don't want the products to pill up. All right, so that's pretty much it for now. How many do we have left in the chat? 6. I'm showing 6 in the chat. There are not very many. All that swatching takes quite a bit of time. People poop out on me and went to bed. But I'm still going to do a giveaway, so whoever's interested, type the word me into the comments. Michelle. Joe. Carla. Sylvia. Lois. And Mari. That's all 6 of you. Yay. I can feel this working, y'all. Right here in these dry places. I really needed that oil. I'm glad I decided to do that. So, Carla, do you use facial oils very much in your skincare routine? Do you have dry skin, Carla? Yes, and dry skin. Facial oils are so awesome. You know, I have combo skin, so I don't use facial oils every day, but I try to just give my skin what it's asking for. Like if it had a voice, I mean, when I touch my skin, you know, I can and look at it, I can pretty much tell what it needs. I used to couldn't do that. I'd be like, "What? How do you know?" Have you tried Dermatology Peptide Night Cream? Seems like I have, but I don't think I have one open right now. That's what I try to do. I have combo skin. Oh, you do, Michelle? I've been using something from Dermatology. I can't remember what it is, Lois. What do I think about it? I don't know. I really can't give you a good review on that right now because it's not something that's in my regular stuff, you know, the stuff that I've been rotating regularly and using regularly, so it's hard for me to, but I know it's a pretty good brand. And I don't know. You tell us. What do you think about it? Beauty of Joseon and Cosrx have wonderful oils. Elf and L'Oreal have affordable ones. I love Cosrx. This essence, oh my gosh. This Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. This is such a good product. And it's so affordable. Love, love, love this stuff. I should have used this tonight. Anyway, I got like a dozen things sitting here. All right, I'm going to fold these little pieces of paper up and we're going to do a drawing. So far, it seems good. You know, peptides are really good for your skin. I like using peptides with retinol. Michelle, have you ever won anything from me? I think you had. Well, Lois, what does it feel like? What does that peptide cream feel like? Can you describe it? Not really. Okay. Okay, I won't press in. Sue Ellen. Hi, better late than never. Ha ha. How are you doing? I got the hiccups all of a sudden. How are you doing, Sue Ellen? I'm liking the snail face masks and the great hair masks. Oh, cool. Sue Ellen, how was your day? I'm just fixing to do my giveaway. Do you want to get in on it before I do the drawing? Are you good? Okay. I love anything with snail mousse in. Oh, yeah. Okay. Somebody give me a drum roll, please. I'm just using this little plastic bag. I had a little Scentbird bag, but I don't know what happened to it. I'm just going to shake it up. I've got them all folded up so I can't see anybody's names. Da, 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 da. All right, let's see who the winner is tonight. Woohoo! Ah, look at there. It is. It's you, Michelle. How about that? First time. First time for everything. Woohoo! Congratulations, sweetheart. So, what it is, Michelle, it's 4 masks. What I've been doing is 2 face stirring masks and then 2 other masks. And I put them together. I tape them together to make like a sheet. And I use one of those flat envelopes that you put like documents and stuff in, and it saves on postage. There's no tracking number, but there on the receipt from the post office, it gives an estimated time of arrival, when it should get to you. And of course, I take a picture and I can shoot that to you and give you that information. So this is what I need from you, Michelle, is to go over to Instagram and send me a DM with your legal name and your street address. That way I can mail you your prize. And how are you listed on Instagram? I'm trying to rack my brain and remember. What is it's the same name? Okay. All right, so I'll know. I think I followed you back. Have we not followed each other on Instagram? I don't have my phone right here with me, so I have to double check. But that's one of my prerequisites is for us to follow each other on Instagram as well. That way we can communicate, through DMs. And also I use the Instagram to match with your profile picture here so that I know that you're one and the same person. When I get your DM, I know that it's you, the same you that's over here on YouTube. It gets confusing, when people have different names on one social media platform versus the other. And if they use the same picture, it's easier for me to identify you. So anyway, I think everyone here follows me on Instagram. Anyway, we'll double check that. So, and I mail out the prizes on Fridays. So the mail will go out on Friday, and I'll send you the receipt, a copy of the, portion of the receipt that has your ETA on it, estimated time of arrival. And then you'll probably receive the masks like in about 10 days, depending on where you live. Instagram has a lot of cards. I make cards. Cool. Cool beans. Yes, I think we're new to each other. Um somebody somebody that you follow, I did a collab with them or something, and that's how you found me. I can't remember if it was Chelsea or anyway. If you Do you remember who recommended you? How did you find me? Mary Catherine. Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't do a lot of crafting because I'm like a beauty influencer, skincare and makeup artist. So that's my niche. And so like crafts and cards and stickers and all that, I appreciate everybody's art when I see it, you know. And if I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see something you posted, I'll click like on it and everything. Oh, you appreciate my Christian perspective. Well, thank you. Yeah, I do that on Sunday night live streams. Anybody that comes into my live stream, I always try to encourage them. And if anybody needs prayer, I always take that under advisement. And, I remember them through the week, in my prayers. And, it's subscribers only in my live streams. Anybody can watch the replay, but actually right now while I'm in the live, it's subscribers only. And pretty much everybody that knows me or follows me, you know, it's clean, it's safe, it's a safe environment. So, but people need the love, they need the encouragement, they need prayer. So, I try to let my light shine. That's cool. And a lot of people do connect with me because, they discover that I am, a born again believer, which is cool. And then some people that I have to tell the whole story, some people that have connected with me, once they do find out that I'm a Christian, they they unfollow me. So, but anyway, that's the way of the world, right? Okay, this is soaking in pretty good, y'all. Oh, it feels so good to have a little bit of oil. Not, not everybody clicks with everybody. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going to go in with this moisturizer from Espa. Hopefully, we have 5 more weeks till my granddaughter is born. Cool. It's fun being a grandma, a great grandma, too. Anyway, it smells, it reminds me of this uh, ointment that my mother used to use on us whenever our skin was irritated as babies. What was the name of it? I forgot. Desitin or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't take much of this once you have oil on. She's weighing in at 5 pounds and 6 ounces. That's cool. It's going to be healthy. So that's what she weighs now. And in 5 weeks, she could gain another whole pound. Because that last month or so is when they really blossom out there. All right, that's all the skincare I'm going to do for tonight, y'all. Oh, I can't tell you how good that felt getting that moisture on my skin. So, have y'all picked out a name for her already? Look, Michelle was thinking the same thing I was. Huh, I forgot to type in congratulations to Michelle. Let me do that real quick. Ricard. Yes, I remember you being in my live stream last week, and I was uh, learning how to pronounce your name. So we'll send you some celebration confetti. They won't give out the first name yet, but her middle name will be Rose. It must be a surprise, Carla. Like they might be naming her after somebody in the family and they want to wait, or they want to wait and meet her before they decide. Oh, my granddaughter is Bella Ann Rose. How sweet is that? Friday was my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Michelle. Do you mind if I ask you how old you are now? It's kind of personal, but I don't, I'm just curious. 57. That's awesome. 57. Is anybody else in the chat 57? My new grandson is JJ, which stands for Jordan Joshua. Aw. Jordan Joshua. That's a good name. Oh, Michelle, I don't know if you've been watching my videos where I share my face masks, but here's a handful that I just happen to have sitting right here. So I'll just grab a couple of these probably, and then I'll put a couple of other masks, together with them, and I'll mail it out on Friday. Lois, are you 62? I thought you were younger than that. Carla's almost 63. Sue Ellen's 52. I'm 64, y'all. I'm going to be 65 in November. I have seen you do gifts several times. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, I try to give away some masks, in my Sunday night skin treats. And then on self care Saturdays, I do mystery bags. I have been for a while. I need to change things up a little bit. You can kind of get into a rut, in your channel, and people need change. They need something fresh to keep them interested. It's November the 10th, Carla. Yep, November the 10th. Lois's birthday is the 11th. 2 days after yours. So yours is November the 8th. How about that? Look at that. All three of us are like within 3 or 4 days of each other. That's awesome. I guess I ought to write your last name on this piece of paper, Michelle. So, because I know like 4 Michelles, or at least an initial here. Rickard, RICKARD. It's always a blessing to have another birthday. Yeah, it means we're still alive, ain't it? Ah, we're still alive. I tell y'all what though, I've been feeling it though here lately. I don't enjoy traveling as much as I used to. And, I'm becoming a real homebody, which is really weird because all my life I've loved to go. I love to get in the car and go bye bye. Love to go bye bye as a kid. Love to go. As soon as I was able to drive, I was always gone. Anyway, it's hard on me to travel these days. So, and we got a couple of trips scheduled. In fact, we have a trip scheduled for next week and the weekend after. So the next two Sunday nights, don't think I'm going to be able to do live stream. But anyway, this might be a good time for me to kind of make it up. Not necessarily the Sunday night skin treats, but I might be able to kick off, something maybe on a Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still thinking about it. But anyway, I do like the name Palette Promenade. Do y'all know what promenade means? Oh, you going out of town for a wedding? When you go to your prom, you always have a date. I mean, that's the main thing is to have a date. You're not going to go alone, and you can't promenade alone. So, what I was thinking was instead of calling it Throwback Thursday, where, I'm pulling out a palette from my collection to show it some love, is I would name the series Palette Promenade, which means the palette is not going to be alone. It's going to have me to do something with. And I'll create a look. It won't be a dance, but it'd be kind of like a dance. Anyway, the palette's not going to be sitting on the shelf alone. It's one of my lonely palettes that needs some love. So, but I don't know if the name would grab people and kind of let them know, you know, what the video is all about just from that title, the series, the Palette Promenade series or whatever. Anyway, I just wanted to get y'all's feedback. It's short, it's snappy. Both words start with the letter P and it clicks. It clicks in my mind to me. Palette Parade. Now that sounds like a bunch of palettes going on display. Like if you're going to show your collection, have videos of your palette collection. So what I was wanting was a title that would kind of give people an idea, you know, of what the video was going to be about. And there were some other names. Palette Out of the Box, Pop Goes the Palette, Palettes of Possibilities, and Hack My Palette. I wrote them all down. I've been thinking about them all week long. And then today I just had that palette promenade just popped in my brain. Dancing with a palette. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to dance with the ones I've showed y'all tonight. I'm going to create some really nice looks. So, but I mean, at the rate that they come in, it's hard to keep up, unless you're doing your makeup every single day and trying, and I don't do my makeup every day. I do my makeup, 2 or 3 times a week because I'm always doing skincare, but I need to add a video into what I already do just to work in, some palette love. So that means that I'm going to have to film on Mondays, probably Monday or Tuesday, to get it ready, for Thursday. So, but anyway. All right, y'all, I did not finish my water for tonight. So I'm going to get off here and I'm going to drink some water and I'm going to sit with Sweet Pea because she's lonesome. She's over there snuggling with my pillow. She likes my smell. I bet Tia's like that too, huh, Carla? Carla has a Chihuahua also, y'all. Did you enjoy seeing Sweet Pea? She loves to sit with me. She loves to touch, loves the hugs and kisses. But she's the funny thing about Chihuahuas is they're kind of like Napoleon. They just like to take over. You know what I mean? And they will take up all of your time and attention if you let them. She knows I'm talking about her. Well, y'all, I'm going to roll. I'm going to get off of here. Hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Sleep sweet, everybody. Joe, if you're still here, I hope you get some rest. Lois, you get some rest. I know you'll be up at the crack of dawn. Carla, what time do you get up? I got to find out. You said you weren't a morning person. I got to find out what time you get up so I can be thinking about this live stream idea. She may have already left. Usually around 10. Is that 10 Eastern? What time zone are you in? Central. That's the same as me. I don't think I would start it before 10 o'clock. I really don't. Because I'm not, if I do get up early in the morning, I like to ease into the day. I don't go and sit in front of the makeup mirror first thing. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't start before 10, I don't think. All right. I just wanted to ask and find out. And, I'll be thinking about the whole live stream idea. We'll see how it works out. Because I would film with my phone, I think. See how it works out. I don't know. I gotta work it out because I gotta have that daylight, All right. Well, listen, I love y'all. Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate everybody. Congratulations again, Michelle, on winning your first time. It's so exciting for you. Nothing like getting friend mail. So you can look forward to your package of masks, and then you'll have a few masks if you don't have any. If you don't have any, you'll have some, and then you can, join me on Sunday night skin treats, and you can wear a mask. That's the only way you film is with your phone? Now, I film videos with my phone, but I do my live stream like on my laptop. My laptop's sitting right here. Anyway, Sylvia, I love you. Thank you so much for your support, friendship. So happy for the touch of God on your life. For those of you that don't know, God has healed Sylvia from cancer. We've been praying for about a year, and she's done really, really well. She's kept the faith. All right, y'all have a great week. I love y'all very much. And I will see you tomorrow in my Mask Monday video. Bye. Bye.